And we're live. Good morning, fellow YouTubers, and welcome to another grand and glorious episode of Arizona Griper, starring I, your beautiful host, this guy in the flesh. How's everybody doing? It is now 8:40 in the morning on Friday, May 23rd, 2025, and da 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 da. I got my best favorite co-host in the whole wide world, my sister. Say hello to the audience, sis.
Hello. Good morning. Tea for two, me and you. Would you like a cup of tea and some crumpets?
We're having a tea party, my dear.
Tea and biscuits.
And we're cooking
Everybody
up some
come in, grab your cup of tea at the left. On the right is crumpets and biscuits and all the good goodies.
And we're cooking up some chorizo. Look at this. Hey, clipping and dipping. What's happening?
What's up?
Good morning there, Diz. How you doing, brother? Good to see you.
You gotta do it. You gotta go around in circles for Diz.
Okay. And the dizzy dog. A dizzy dog. The dizzy dog. Whoa. Made myself dizzy here.
You made
Dizzy
me
dog.
dizzy. What's up, y'all? What's up? Good morning. How is everybody this morning?
I'll put you right up there, and I'll put myself down on the bottom.
Ooh, having a Sprite iced tea. I just look at that comment. I have Sprite here, and I have iced tea in the refrigerator.
Lucky.
That sounds really good.
Yeah. Let me check something. Gotta check something. I think Diz left. Usually, Diz leaves a message for me to pin.
Yeah, no, he didn't yet.
Okay, just make
Probably
sure.
working on it.
I wish you could pin it. Okay, just.
I can pin it to your forehead. Better yet, I'll touch. There you go. 18+ only stream. Thank you, Diz. I would have done it myself, but I can't because I'm up here.
The message is pinned.
Thank you, Diz. Well, most kids are at school anyway, so.
Yeah. But anyway, I know this looks like weird, but I made some chorizo. Now I'm going to add some eggs to it. I know the chorizo looks weird, but it's because it's cooked. You know, yeah, it's not burnt, it's cooked. So,
that's what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah, I know, but they're going to think like, oh, it's burnt. AZ burnt it.
Oh, I cook mine down way more than that. I cook it. Yeah, I like it where it's like a little bit crispy.
How do you do that? You just keep cooking?
Okay,
I'll cook it down more.
No, you don't have to. I'm just saying the way that I like mine. Everybody's different.
Well, I don't know. So that's this is like my first or second time cooking chorizo, so I'm just adding eggs to it, and hopefully, I add potatoes. And
how are you doing this morning, Diz? How's everything going? Clipping and dipping. Hope you're doing all right.
Yeah,
how is your morning? How's everybody?
Sis, should we talk about what we were talking about earlier, or should we just leave that off?
Let's save that for a different story.
Yeah.
That's a very sensitive subject, and I'm liable to
explode. I get it.
Get very upset over that.
Yeah, me too.
But we can after your breakfast stream, we can do another stream like regular stream yards,
Yeah.
and we can talk about it.
Yeah.
I just don't want to mess up your,
Oh, you're fine.
No, I'm saying, you shouldn't mess up the stream.
I swear to God, this looks like baby shit.
Oh,
Look at that.
what are you feeding your baby?
Look at this. Looks like shit. Looks like diarrhea.
Well, you got to keep cooking it down more.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
What do you have the heat on?
I have the heat on a little bit, about a 5.
There you go. Yeah, I'd knock it up to about a 5.
The reason why I'm kind of staying away from carbs right now because my blood pressure was at my blood sugar was at 180 last night, and it scared the living hell out of me.
No, it was 185, wasn't it?
Yeah, 185. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sucked.
But we got it down. We got it down. We got it down. Sister help. Dr. Sis in the house.
Thank God. My sister made me up some cinnamon tea, and it brought it down to 117.
So
and then this morning it was about 100. So
for anybody who's diabetic out there, I highly recommend this. I had my CNA license. I've actually started to work up to an RN, but I didn't finish the schooling, so it was too hard with the kids and everything I have going on medically. Hold on. But I've still along the way learned a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I used to take care of an older gentleman years ago, and he was full blown diabetic, type 2 diabetes. His sugar would normally go really, really high, like up into the 200s.
Mm-hmm.
And so I did my research and everything, and I would boil him. You take 2 cinnamon sticks and about 2 cups of water, and you just boil the cinnamon until this water is like a
deep red.
Like a dark, almost like so deep red that it's almost like a brownish red.
Yeah.
And you take that, and that's your syrup. And so you mix like a 1/4 cup of water, and then you pour some of the cinnamon water into the regular water to dilute it.
Yeah.
And you drink the cinnamon water, and it will bring your sugar levels down fast.
And it did. It brought mine down from 185 to about it brought it down to about
117.
About down to about 117.
Yeah.
And this morning it was when I got up this morning, and now I had just had before I went to bed, I had me some oatmeal, but no sugar in it at all. Nothing in it. Just plain oatmeal with a little bit of butter in it. And then I had toast with a little bit of butter on it. And that was it. And
that's where you got to be careful. You're eating a lot of... When you have an episode like that, the next 24 hours are very crucial. You got to be careful. You're eating a lot of carbs, and that could be where your sugars are going up.
Yep. Yesterday, oh my God, I went wild over at my mom's house.
That's why I said today I would wouldn't even use tortillas. I would just eat the chorizo and eggs.
Yeah. By the way, look how these things are turning out, huh?
There you go. Now it's going right. See what I mean? How you
Now
keep
we're
cooking
talking.
it down. Yep.
Now
There
we're
you go.
talking. Look at this. God damn, that shit looks good, dude. And you know what's funny? When you mentioned this, the straight to chorizo with eggs, that's right up my alley with the keto diet.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can't say you're doing keto because you eat carbs.
Yeah. Well, I
Keto
do
is
carbs.
Yeah. No. When I went on keto, there was no carbs, no sugar. I,
It's
it,
called
that
ketones.
it
Carbs.
that is so much self discipline. It's unbelievable.
Actually, I did it once. I lasted for about 2 weeks.
I did it
Seriously, I
for
did. For real.
over a year.
Yeah, it doesn't look like baby shit now, but it did before.
Fucking does.
Oh, man. Now it just looks like that, the deposit in a diaper.
The griper diaper.
Griper diaper, yeah. Oh, man. I've been seeing some pretty crazy shit on the internet lately, but we're going to talk about that on a later date.
No, like I said, after you're done eating,
Yeah.
we can do another stream and
Yeah.
we'll
Look at this stuff's turning out good, sis. For real.
we'll discuss our views and opinions on things
Sis, you're a
going
good
on
cook.
YouTube.
Hey, 2 with fries. What's up?
Super fries, what it is, yo? What's up?
Yeah, it's chorizo with eggs, 2 with fries. And I do admit, I'd trade you fries with this any day.
Chorizo, and he's gonna put eggs.
Yeah,
And
I already
and
cracked a couple eggs in it.
Spanish, and
Yep.
Spanish, it's huevos con chorizo.
Yeah, chorizo is well, there's 2 different flavors you could get. You could get the beef flavor, and you can get the pork, the pork one. Now, with the pork one, you have to really, 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 really be careful to cook it well. Yeah, exactly. You have to be very careful to cook it well.
It's almost like if you cooked corned beef and hash.
Yeah.
You want it like where the meat is very thoroughly cooked and
Yeah, believe it or not,
kind
I've
of
had
flaky.
corned beef hash before, and it's really, really good.
I love corned beef and hash. Oh,
You know what this would be good for, sis? If I knew how to make one.
I like to smoke hash before I eat corned
Yep.
beef and hash.
Yeah, you know what? You know what would really be good?
Yes, chorizo con huevos.
Mm-hmm. You know what would really be good is if I knew how to make pupusas.
Oh, pupusas are easy. I have a recipe for it.
Can you imagine me putting that inside there? Oh my!
Yeah, you can get chorizo. You can get chorizos, pupusas. Chorizos. My favorite is chicharrones. The chicharrones.
Yeah, I'm not too crazy about that for some reason.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Not for everybody because you don't like pork.
Yeah, pretty much. Because see what it is that now I'm going to actually tell you guys a little story. Okay. Long time ago, I used to fucking not like chicken at all. I mean, I used to think it was gross. And I said that one time. I was over at my grandma's house, and my grandma had made chicken, and I said, "Nah, I can't eat chicken. It's gross." And then my grandpa Papa flipped out. He just flipped out. He was like, dude, don't say that and all that, How dare you say that and all that? And man, he was pissed. Nana doesn't cook stuff that's gross.
Yeah.
And anyway, now what really got me going, Masa, yeah. What really got me going on the chicken thing, what really broke it was when I got married with my wife, and naturally, the first week that I got married to her, I got fucking sick. The first fucking week, I got sick. And I'm sick with the cold. Wife didn't know what to do, so you know what she did? Which was the sweetest thing in the world. She made me chicken soup with chicken taquitos.
Ooh.
She was so sweet. She's such a good baby.
Your wife makes the best taquitos ever.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does.
And next time I come, well, we're gonna we'll talk to you about that on the download, but
yeah,
I want to plan another trip down there this summer.
Sounds good to me, man. My wife love it. She always likes it when you're here, all the time. Even though she complains, but she complains at everybody.
She didn't complain at all.
Yeah, true.
We had a blast. She was loving it.
You're the only one that she doesn't yell and scream at. She saves that for all of us.
Yeah, no, me and her had a freaking blast.
Yep, sure did. But she also knows how to make fresh nopales. And
yeah, I was telling you about that. That's the other thing that
it's really easy to do. It's really easy to do.
The guy that I used to take care of in the morning, every morning, he always had the same breakfast: 2 tortillas, the corn tortillas.
Yeah.
With scrambled eggs with nopales in it.
That shit's good, man. But nopales.
And for those nopales is cactus pads.
Yeah, and they're really good. But the cactus pads in the store are way fucking different than the cactus pads you normally get, like out in the desert. Desert. Now, I'm going to tell you something. See, the cactus pads that are in the store, they are, I think, they're imported from Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
And so, therefore, the structure is a little different because, temperature.
Yeah, they're a little bit more slimy.
Well, kind of. But what it is,
like when you cut it and you cook it down, it's a little bit more slimy. When you get the ones from the desert, they're a little bit like more dry and firm.
Yeah. Well, also, here's what it is: the glochids, which are the spines. On those type of cactus, you can get them at Food City, and you could actually grow them in your house, because I did, and I got a whole bunch of them. And anyway, the cactus needles are smaller and a little bit finer. So you have to be very careful when you skin it and when you clean it.
You know what I used to do?
Yeah, what's up?
Is I had a culinary torch. And I would burn the needles first. And then scrape the top of it and rinse it off.
Yeah, because what my wife would do is she would grab one and take the knife and try and cut the skin off. She would just skin it normally.
You know what? I have my culinary my culinary torch. I should actually send that to you because you guys could use it to burn off the needle. That's exactly what I used it for.
Well, you could also for those of you that just want to do it rough and raw, you could also believe it or not, you guys could grill a cactus pad like you do a steak. You just grill it on one side, grill it on the other side, and then skin it. That's it.
Yep.
And that burns all the glochids off because you have to burn the glochids off so that they don't get stuck in your tongue or in your mouth or in your, that would hurt. Trust me.
What was it? It was on fuck, I can't remember where I watched it. But there was this one guy and he ate all the different fucking cactuses.
Yes. Yep.
Oh, I was like, that's terrible. My mouth hurts just watching that.
Now, L.A. Beast ate a cactus raw with the thorns and all. Dirt.
Oh, okay. That's exactly who I must have been watching.
Yep. I don't know how the fuck he did it. I think he's fucking crazy. But he made a bomb-ass video. And I got to give him credit for that. But Jesus Christ.
Some of the things people will do for a video
I'm not doing it. I'm not here for views. I'm not here for subs. I'm not here for fucking attention. I'm just here for mainly socialization and just having fun. That's it.
I'm not here for a long time. I'm just here for a good time.
There you go. And it's like, all these other guys, they're on here, let's see what kind of stupid, dumb shit I could do so I can get more views than the other person. Or let's see what stupid, dumb shit I could do to get more subs than the other person. But they risk, personal harm. They risk, all these kinds of things. And it's like, dude, YouTube ain't worth that. It's not. It's not worth all that. I'm getting ready to make up a special coffee here, which consists of mainly, well, right now, milk and honey, just a little shot, not too much. Yeah, I know.
You see, you had carbs this morning. That's why your sugar.
I didn't have no carbs this morning yet.
I thought you had toast this morning with butter.
No, that was yesterday.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, that was yesterday. Not today.
Sorry.
Today I haven't had nothing.
I'm not meaning to scold you. I'm just looking out. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
I worry about you.
See, I screwed up and I didn't even realize I did it up until you said something. But I'm also adding a little bit of coconut oil. Is that a good thing?
No, I wouldn't. You don't need coconut oil.
Turmeric? No?
And what, your Teresa?
No, just for my coffee.
Oh, remember what we heard about turmeric?
Yeah, I'm going to scratch this and not do anything, just put normal coffee in it. My wife said the same damn thing. She said, AZ, why do you put all kinds of garbage and shit in your coffee when you could just put plain old coffee and creamer in it?
So there's this new coffee.
That's the instant coffee, by the way.
Don't look at me weird. It's real, okay?
Yeah.
The coffee is made from mushrooms. And it's supposed to be really good for the body. Huh.
It's better than a coffee made from elephant shit.
Ew.
Did you see that?
God,
The fucking
you
lady.
told me about that. Yeah, and then you showed it. I didn't believe it until you showed me. I was like,
The
what
lady was
the
going
hell?
right up to the elephant's asshole and going like this, and then
Yeah, she catches the elephant shit, brings it
uses it for
over.
some kind of tea or some shit.
Yeah, I was
And I
like,
saw that,
what the
and I saw that on
fuck?
Ricky Burke, and he was like, "Hey, get that shit away from me!"
I know, when you showed me that, I was like,
That is scary.
it's okay, Des, you're cool. You cool?
Yeah, Diz, you're all right, man. We're happy that you're here, Dizzy Dog. My favorite Dizzy Dog of all. Only one in there.
It's just Beto.
Yes.
Just Beto.
But anyway,
Dizzy,
I just
dizzy,
put,
dizzy,
like I
can't you
said,
see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me.
I just put coffee, creamer, not creamer, but milk, and just a little shot of honey. I kind of did it
No,
accidentally.
honey's okay. It's
Yeah.
better than you putting sugar in there
No,
because honey is
I don't deal with
natural.
sugar. No. But that's it.
I'm just
That's
saying,
all. That's
honey
all I
is
have in there.
natural, so your body will utilize it.
Yeah. Now I was going to put like coconut oil, olive oil, turmeric. I was going to put cayenne pepper in there, but I think that's overdoing it. And my wife told me that tons of times.
Uh huh.
She always said, "Why do you put all that garbage in your coffee when you don't have to?" Ah, that's better. Oh, you need more coffee? Do we have any more? Ripper? Do we have any more coffee? Okay. I need to get some coffee for my wifey. Fuck, my wife has got boxes and boxes of cereal, and I can't eat them because, cereal's good. Cold
No,
cereal's
you
good,
can have
but
cereal, but just not today.
yeah, cereal's just kind of
You gotta take it
cheap
easy
for me right
today.
now. Yeah. But anyway, I made up the chorizo. I wish I had some cactus. Honest to God, I wish I had some cactus. That is really, really good idea.
Yeah,
And
nopal. I know that nopales and the cinnamon water is really good for diabetics.
oh, nopales are very, very good, man. I tried them, and my wife made like some kind of salad. You
Uh,
seen that? Oh my God, is that good? My wife is a damn good cook when she wants to be,
uh,
and I'm pretty good myself. So you know what I can add also for the protein end of it?
uh,
Add some beans to it.
frijoles,
Yeah, frijoles are very, very good.
frijoles.
Yep. See, now I got the chorizo like that. Now I'm going to add some beans to it. I didn't do the dishes last night because I was too goddamn tired, dude.
You don't cook the eggs right into your chorizo in the pan?
I did. See those little pieces there? That's eggs. I only cracked like 2 eggs in there. I didn't need like a whole bunch.
Oh.
So yeah. I don't know if we have beans here or
Okay.
not.
I'll tell you that beans are probably not. I would just keep it.
Keep it simple.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just because we're watching your sugars.
Yeah.
Remember, today is a reset day.
Here's your chorizo. You want some?
Does she want? She can have tortillas
You can
or
have anything
whatever.
she wants. Yeah. Have you ever heard of this thing called machaca? Machaca, or whatever the fuck this is.
Matcha.
Jade leaf.
Matcha.
Never heard of it. It's jade, some kind of jade leaf.
Yeah, matcha.
Is it good?
Yeah, matcha is really good.
I mean, I've put it in my tea before, and
No,
yeah.
you're supposed to mix it with like hot water.
Yeah. Sis.
A watermelon.
Yep, we're gonna be cutting that
Does
up
it
today.
have a sweet spot on it yet?
I don't know about a sweet spot.
It's got sugar markings. Let me see the other side.
Let's see. Hold on. Like
You
that.
always want to. Yep. Oh, that's going to be a good one.
Yep. What we're gonna do is also, and I've been I used to drink this over at a friend of mine's place. He had a lot of watermelon water. That was damn good. Holy
That's what I
shit.
do. I have the thing that you make a hole in the top of the watermelon
Yeah.
and you put the hand blender in there.
Yeah. Watermelon water is good. And also his wife, I swear to God, she treats me just like a son.
Oh,
Like she's so watchful towards me. You know, they're very, very thoughtful people, very nice, very generous.
we need more people like that in the world.
They would those are the type of people that would literally give you the shirt off their back if it was helpful.
Yeah, people like that are hard to find these days.
What do you mean they're hard to find? You're looking at one.
Well, oh, you're my brother. What I'm saying is, out in the world,
Yeah, that's true.
good people are hard to find.
We're rare dying breeds, my friend. But
Yeah.
oh, it's okay. Like I said, that is this guy. Yep. This is the same plate, same way, man.
Yeah,
It
no,
is
I
really
know.
good.
We have a good crew over here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we really do.
Oh,
You know, you, me, Diz, Lex,
Sis,
Blue. You know,
Two It Fries
Lady.
wants to ask a question.
Okay.
Can we give him a wrench? We should. Up to you. Because he's been a really good guy. I like him a lot. It's up to my.
I say, give him a tool.
All right, you got it. Let's see.
He's come up on the panel. Yeah, he's good people.
Yep.
We know who he is.
There we go. He's got a wrench. There you go, Two It Fries. You got a wrench, bud. Good job. Welcome to the Blue Crew.
Yep.
There we go. Thank God I got two devices.
You know, he's been up on the panel. He comes in the chat all the time. I don't see why not.
Now, believe it or not, I would have had more devices, but my older phones, for some reason, I think it's because I need to reset the Wi-Fi or something. But for some reason, they're saying, oh, the version you are using is outdated. You might want to go to www.google.com.
I'll give them a google.com.
That's weird. You know what's funny? It's like Google rules almost every social media there is. Just about.
Well, yeah, I mean, everything kind of derives from it. In a way.
Email accounts, everything.
Yeah.
This is the reason why I do absolutely nothing online other than doing what I'm doing right now. I don't do bank stuff. I don't do bank stuff. I don't do You know, anything that's personal, I never do it online. Never. Never. A lot of other people do, but I don't trust it. I do not trust it at all. I don't trust it at all one bit.
For me, it's just like certain things.
With me, I do nothing online. Nothing. Nothing. Why do you think I use like, you know, fake credit cards and fucking, well, they're not fake, but they're prepaid credit cards. You know what I mean? Sis?
Yeah, sorry, I had to handle something.
They're like fake credit cards, but they're like prepaid to where, you know, you could just add what you want, you know, cash however much you want, and just put it on there, and then bam, it's right there. I don't give anybody direct access to my bank account, nothing. Nothing. Zero. Zip. Nada. Null and void. Period. And same with when I pay my bills, it's all on prepaid credit cards and shit. It's never my original stuff. It's not. Nothing is. None of it. And that's because I don't trust the internet. I really don't. I mean, I don't care about what I say, but what I do as far as that goes, well, that's screwing with my personal life. And that's that's something that I don't do.
Like, I don't know what bank you use, but we use Chase, and Chase is really, really, really good.
Yeah, I use a different bank, but at the same time, I use Wachovia Bank.
Yeah,
But
we use Chase Bank because they have so many. Their fraud department is great.
by the way,
And
guys,
anytime that we've ever had a problem with anything, they refund our money right away. Like, they're good.
that chorizo tastes good, by the way. God damn. That's good.
The only bank I will never use again is Wells Fargo.
Wells Fargo can suck my dick. I can't
Wells
stand
Fargo
that.
is the shittiest fucking bank ever.
Yep. I've had so many problems with Wells Fargo that it's not even funny.
Yeah, so did we.
Because I wanted to open up two different accounts from two different banks, and I couldn't do it.
Yeah,
And you know that.
they normally won't let you do that.
Why the gangsters do it all the time? They got these offshore accounts and have got like thousands and thousands of dollars in it.
They're probably under different names.
Yeah, but still, the gangsters could do it. Why the fuck can us norms do it too? Well, it's also illegal. So,
well, if you wanted to open two accounts, you'd have to do like one in your name, one in your wife's name,
or make up a phony name and just do that.
No, because you have to show ID to use it. You have to show identification to even start a bank account.
Yeah, because then I'd get in trouble for fraud.
Yes, sir.
And that's
a federal. That's a federal offense. You don't want that.
You don't want to fuck with that shit. No way. It's a good idea, though. Really good idea, but nope. I'll pass. Like I said, that'd be so funny if I could do it. Mike Tyson? What the hell? I think that's a scammer.
Just don't bite my ear off.
What's up, Mike? Are you having fun in there? I can't even read what he's saying. He's fucking spamming.
A red face, a crying face, game over.
Yeah, he's just spamming.
a shock face with game over, game over, game over, game over, game over, and then again game over, game over, game over, game over, game over. What game is over? We weren't not playing a game.
Well, technically, life is a game, so.
Well, we were not. We were.
Life is
What
but a game, sweetheart. Hello, hello again.
allergies, man?
Mm-hmm.
I've got the worst allergy migraine.
Mm. You notice he just came in here just to do that, and he didn't even say anything else. He didn't talk.
Cupid.
Oh, that's all right. Diz busted his ass.
Oh.
That's good. See, yeah, we don't tolerate spammers. People that just come in here just to spam and to leave.
Hey, spammer, cram it up your ass.
Well, it don't matter. He'll just come in on another account and just do it again. So it is what it is. We're going to be doing some new things on this channel, guys.
He got a time out. Like a baby, you got a time out.
Mm-hmm. One day we're going to implicate a day called Ladies' Night. And that means it's going to be, my sister's going to be the host, and I'll just be letting them up and doing whatever I need to do. That's it. I'll still be here, but I'll be backstage. I won't be on here.
Yep, I gotta figure out.
Yeah, whenever you feel like it. This chorizo's hot, by the way, too.
Might have to do
spicy
it.
hot. I think it's because it's made with chili peppers.
Oh, I see exactly.
What's up? Yeah.
No, I was talking about myself. I think I know what happened.
Yeah. So anyway, we're going to be figuring that out. And also, like I said, we've got the challenges coming up, which we're at what? We're probably still at like 690, I think. Let's see. Yep, 690. We're still there.
Yeah, no, and it's not you that people's YouTube did cleanse. Even my channel, the subscribers went down a little bit.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, we're at 690. That's fine though. We could always bring
So
it
what
back
it
up
does
later.
is YouTube takes all the accounts that have like no content, nobody uses them, stuff like stale accounts.
Yeah.
YouTube takes those and gets rid of them.
Uh-oh. Gotta do the advertisement. Here you guys go. Boom.
You want me to read it?
Sure.
Hit that like and subscribe button if you're new and join the Griper crew. You don't want to miss a good video at 700 subscribers. At 700 subscribers, we will be doing the Death Nut Challenge.
And here's another one.
Also, hit that like and subscribe button if you're new and join the Griper crew. You don't want to miss a good video at 1K subscribers. At 1K subscribers, we will be doing the Little Nitro gummy bear.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And sometimes we throw little random challenges in here and there. So, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, hit the likes, check us out, because sometimes we just do things randomly.
Yep. You know what? You know what was funny though? I kind of rubbed this in my mom's face a little bit, and I should not. I know I shouldn't have. Well, actually, I was thinking about saying that though.
You do a great
Well, we
job.
appreciate that,
Thank you.
Diz. I was thinking of saying, well, instead of the crank start that that has
Uh-huh.
said, the neighbor that I help, he has a push start.
You put a bug in her ear.
You just press the button and it turns on.
Put a bug in her ear.
No, I didn't say nothing because I didn't say nothing.
Yeah, hint.
Yeah. Well, I kind of got on my mom's case about a lot of stuff because, like, for an edger blade,
let's
I
do
didn't
that.
get on her case. I just, reminded her. And I'm like, dude, I've been bothering you for about 3 or 4 weeks about an edger blade. No, nothing. And I've also been bugging her about 3 or 4 weeks for a Canada WD-40.
So just go get it.
Well, you know what? That's what I'm going to probably wind up doing. I'm going to probably wind up paying for it myself. And also some sprinkler heads for the front yard. Been bothering her, and she ain't helped me doing it.
I'm not going to say anything on here, but she's a busy woman.
Yeah.
We'll put it that way.
Yeah, I know. But hers, and I did something that I kind of did my dadism. And she was like, well. And I felt like saying, well, that's all your excuses. Well.
That was funny when you were looking for a tool yesterday and the toolbox fell.
Yep.
You're like, well, there it is.
I was looking for a wrench, right? And you know what? I know my dad really well. My dad always had something stashed somewhere. He always did. And lo and behold, he did. I looked around. I found an edger blade, brand spanking new, fresh out the box. So I put that on there. Then I found my mom was complaining about the hose leaking. So I found a hose part. So I cut part of it off and put it back on. And guess what?
Worked like a champ.
No, started leaking again.
Well, yeah.
Another part of the hose. And I told my mom, I said, dude, you're going to have to fucking replace this hose.
You need a new one. Time for a new one.
And she's like, no, I'm not getting a new hose. I was like, okay, then. It's on you, not on me, man.
We got, it was only like $35, but we got one of those ones that
the no kinkers.
Yeah,
I think I know what that is.
Like the one, like it compact, and then when you turn the water on, it goes like a regular hose, and then when you're done, you let all the water out, and then you can.
Yeah, it's like my neighbor's got one of those where it's like a blackish, darkish hose. It looks
that's the one we have.
Yeah, it goes completely flat.
Like that one is flat. Like the best one, because there's a blue one and a black one. The blue one sucks. The black one works way better.
Yeah, he uses that to fill up his hot tub with.
So the cool thing about it is, we got like a 5-gallon bucket with a lid from Home Depot.
Yeah.
And we cut a slit down the side so the hose can go inside of there, and the top goes on it so that the sun's not constantly hitting it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's cool. Also, you know what that's good for? Irrigating special plants. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you don't use like a regular water hose. You could use just plain old gravity.
Well, this one has like 6 different settings on it.
Yeah.
And
hydroponics. There you go. Hydroponics.
Hydroponics has to be done totally different. But anyway, that's not a conversation. I want to get into it now. But anyway, the kids have a blast in the summer with it because there's like a misting feature.
Yeah.
So the kids would be out there just playing in the water.
Yeah. See, it's now.
Unless I take them out to the pool, you know?
Yeah. Now, once again, guys, this is not just for the special plants, you know, not just for that, but it could also be if you guys don't have a place for a garden and you want to grow your plants inside, you can actually do that by hydroponics. And you fill up a tall barrel with water and maybe a little bit of vitamins. Then you puncture a hole down in the bottom of it.
Yeah, and you grow the plant upside down.
Mm-hmm, and then you let that flow. The water constantly flows from all the way up here, all the way down, and then the pump pumps it up and gets it recycled, and then it constantly circulates all the time.
Which is good because, like, when you water a plant, the soil loses some of its nutrients.
Yeah, well, this way,
when you're growing that way, so you have to be careful. That's a good way of doing it.
You know, I'm just going to say it bluntly. It's not just for marijuana, but it could be for any indoor, any outdoor plant that you would like. It could also be if you want to grow an herb garden. There's also like a 5, I think you can get up to 6 tiers of like a herb garden. You know what I mean, sis? Like right up on the top, there's a light right here. And then down the bottom, there's some plants, and it keeps going like that. But there's a light, you know, like aquarium lights, and that usually helps your plants grow. And you can grow those anywhere. With me, I tried that once, but I had problems with gnats getting in the fucking house and fucking getting in the soil. Sometimes they get in the soil. Gnats fucking roll around in the fucking house and do all that. That's the problem with me. And sometimes you can't help it because it comes in the soil, like garden soil, potting soil, it doesn't matter. Sometimes they're just in there.
Yeah, you know? When you get your soil, you have to get it from the right place. And
yeah, I remember one time my dad, when he was alive,
he got different kinds of soil for different things.
Yeah. Well, he got some topsoil, you know, for the front yard because that's how he built that. You know, that hill that's up in the front yard?
Yes.
That's how he built that, through topsoil. And unfortunately, the topsoil was contaminated with nutgrass. Now, if any of you understand nutgrass, you guys know that well, it's very, very difficult to get rid of once you get it. And so what my dad did, now we have river, you know, that place where we have river rock, like going down on your side. Well, what my dad did, and he did this very well, he got one of these great big jugs, not with bleach, but he had this with vinegar in it. And he would puncture holes right here, to where he would just dump the vinegar on one side and then dump the vinegar on the. Huh?
I've been hearing more about it actually recently.
Yeah.
People saying to stop using pesticides to kill your weeds and just use vinegar.
And it works.
Yeah.
It worked for a long time to keep the nutgrass down, along with all
There's
the
this
other
one
weeds.
guy. Yeah, there's this one guy, and what he does is he goes around and he finds yards that are like way, way, way overgrown.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that
Yeah,
actually.
and he does it for free. He pressure washes the sidewalk and he mows the lawns, and he was actually talking about that. How instead of using pesticides, he uses vinegar to kill the weeds.
Yeah, and you know for a fact that I'm telling you guys right now, Roundup, do not use it. It's a bad thing because it's been known to cause cancer.
Do you know that? Do you know that the same company that makes Roundup also, because dandelions are supposed to be good for blood pressure, right?
Yeah, they have.
There's a lot of health benefits to dandelions.
Believe it or not.
And hold on. So there's a lot of health benefits to dandelions. And what is Roundup's normal thing? To kill weeds, right? What do they usually consider a weed? Dandelions, right? So the same people, Roundup, they also are the ones who make blood pressure medication.
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't want people knowing the benefits of what's in your yard. You know, dandelions are very beneficial. You can use the flower, you can use the leaves for your salads.
Mm-hmm. You know what was
Dandelion greens are very good for you.
I want you to look at this. I go to sit in my chair in the kitchen, right?
Is my boy sitting there?
Look who's sitting in there.
Yeah, my boy. Yeah, my boy. Pressure Ezra. Oh, that's pressure.
That's Duke.
Duke. I know I said the wrong name. Duke doo. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. Look at that.
Like, get that camera off me. And then
he's like, I'm trying to sleep over here.
Now I go to sit in that chair, right? This one was laying in it. So I just get no fucking thing. So I'm stuck sitting in this chair in this corner right by the fucking door of my house. Hi, Aurora. Hey, baby. This is Aurora TV now. This is Hulu TV. Hey, baby. What you doing, baby cup?
It's so funny when I talk to Aurora. Heffa comes over here all the time.
Watch this.
Good girl.
Such a good baby girl. Yeah, she's my baby.
She's so silly. She's so silly.
Yeah. I love my doggies so much.
Yeah, me too.
I treat them just like my kids. I wish I could put a diaper on them and stick a bottle in their mouth.
I know. Mine are so tiny.
Oh, I love tiny little dogs. You can dress them all up in little cute little
I do.
outfits.
You know I do. I put dresses on them and all kinds of stuff.
They're so cute. They're so cute. They're adorable. All the little doggy puppies are adorable.
Yeah, you guys got little dresses and
They're
all kinds of
adorable.
little stuff. Aw. You guys
Warm
got
the
your
cuddles of my cold
bling.
little
You
heart.
guys got your dresses. The only thing is, Brownie doesn't like the rain at
Yeah.
all.
Oh, by the way,
If you
Yep.
try to take her out when it's raining, she'll protest.
Yep, Duke doesn't like the rain either.
And
What
so
does
I
everybody
tried
have planned today? You want to know what I really have planned? I'll tell you what I have planned.
Yep.
That's it. I'm fucking taking it easy. The maid is taking the day off. Period.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm probably gonna
I'm taking
maybe-
it easy today because this weekend we go on vacay. So
dude, I'm taking it easy. A haircut? Yeah. What hair? I don't have no hair. I have to borrow some from my sister.
I've got plenty.
God.
Wait, I'm sorry, I'm balding. I can't help you.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't have that much to spare.
They called me the bald eagle. So I don't have much hair to spare. Sorry, sir.
Well, that's all right. Aurora's got plenty of hair. I'll just hook some off her tail and just stick it on there.
Although my hair goes down to my butt, I ain't got no hair. I'm balding.
You know what's funny though? You know what's funny? And here's the honest truth. I don't know why. I grow more hair on my face than I do on the top of my head. And also, I don't mean to sound gross. My chest and my ass are extra hairy too. Hey, I can't explain it. I never lose hair there. But yet I go bald on the top of my fucking head. What the fuck is going on with that? Why
just shave your face and stick it to your head.
But I'm serious though. This is the good question.
I know what I'm getting you for your birthday.
From the top of their head down. Why?
I know what I'm getting you for your birthday.
You know that's what I don't get. Why do people go bald here and not anywhere else? I don't get it. I don't understand it.
I'm gonna get you a toupee.
Yeah, but sis, that's a good question. You know what really causes, male and female baldness? What does that really causes that? Poor circulation, or what is it exactly?
Yeah, you have to. So all the time, I like how do I explain it? I take my nails and I go in like a circular motion on my scalp, and I just go through my whole scalp and I stimulate my hair follicles.
Does it work?
The other thing I do is I've stopped using like hair ties. Only once in a while I use a hair tie. Most of the time I just use like a hair clip. That way it's not pulling back on my hair all the time.
Yeah, because I just wanted to know, I think with me,
I think it's genetic.
Yeah, I think it was with me. I think it may have been because I used to wear a lot of hats and caps. Because I've been wearing hats all my life, so that's probably what did it. I mean, I don't know. That's just a theory, but you're probably right. It could be genetic, but problem is how do you know it's genetic when you don't really, now, God bless my mom and dad for taking care of me and stuff like that, but I would like to know a little bit about my family history. It doesn't just start with me and end with me. No, it's gotta come from somewhere else. Where are my originalities from? Where did my parents come from? Because I was adopted when I was 6 months old, and I'd like to know, what were my biological parents about? What were they about? What they look like? What they act like? I know I have a rough idea, but I'd like to have something, more
I
concrete.
keep telling you, I ask your mom. I bet maybe she has that information put away, and she doesn't want to say anything until you ask about it.
See, what it is, it's that I don't think she really knows, because she could only go by information that has been written on the birth certificate, which, and I've checked this, both of those names, the first and last name.
Yeah, don't give that out.
Well, they were both bunk names. They were phony names. They were not real names. And the reason why is because they didn't want to put their original name on it. So they just put whatever the fuck it was, just a random name. It was bogus. It was bunk.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering, well, who were my, and I heard that if you go to ancestry.com, you can actually find out.
But that's only if there's information to find.
Yeah. But I just don't, that's what I've always wanted to know for 50 years exactly.
Actually, okay, so we paid for Ancestry.com, and it was pretty interesting. We found a lot on my mom's side of the family.
Well, you see, you're lucky. You knew mom and dad. You knew your mom and dad. I didn't. I didn't at all. I didn't know nothing. See, I was adopted out, and so therefore, I don't know any fucking thing about my parents. Well, mom and dad raised us good, sis. They raised us good, and God bless them for that. But like I said, I just don't know where my, roots are. You know what I mean? Like where?
What are the things to watch out for?
Check this out. Check this out. This is what happens when you get fucking married. Exactly. I had a full head of hair before I got married. Now look at me. I was skinny before I got married. Now look at me. I got a pot gut. Look at this. Well, I've always had shitty teeth, but I can't blame that on her. But you see, when you get married, be careful about getting married and having kids, because you might end up exactly like me. No, this is an exact result, and I'm going to say this bluntly. All of this is an exact result of not taking care of your body properly. That is the reason why I turned out the way I did. With me being overweight and every kinds of health problems, the mental stuff that happened when I had a nervous breakdown, but that's another story altogether. My sister already knows, because she's obviously been through it with me throughout the whole entire fucking time. And trust me, she's gotten to the point to where she almost felt like a few times, just cracking me over her knee and literally spanking the shit out of me, and also busting my jaw a little bit. But, she didn't feel like breaking my jaw. She just felt like touching me upside the head and kind of knocking the stupid out of me.
At the back of the head. Get right.
Yeah, but her, when she decides to smack you upside the head, that's like hitting a brick wall full force. That's no joke. And she'd be like, "Oh, I barely touched you." as I'm laying on the floor, fucking being unconscious.
Knock the hell out.
I call my sister Incredible Hulk for a reason. When she gets pissed enough, she could actually pick up a full-grown dude, and I've seen it, and throw him through a fucking window. Trust me, she can. She's knocked a few people through a drywall wall a few times. I still got the indentures to prove it. Trust me, dude. She used to be a brute when she was young. I mean, I'm not even kidding, because she had zero fucks and she held nothing back. I used to be a firecracker when she first started talking to me. I used to be a fucking, because I used to be just like her. And then she talked to me and told me ways of toning myself down and me actually being civil. Dude, I learned to eat with utensils. I learned to say please and thank you. And I learned, instead of eating out of a bowl like an animal, I could actually eat off of a plate with a knife and fork. Wow. That was something that mom and dad never taught me. My sister did. Trust me.
Etiquette.
Because honest to God, I was treated like an animal, dude. When my sister found me, dude, oh my fucking God, she was like, what the hell have they done to my brother, dude? I've got to take him in, and fucking, this is shit, dude. This is shit. And I'm not going to have my brother under these conditions anymore. He's coming home with me, and I'm going to look after him, and I'm going to teach him right. And
that's right.
Thank God my sister did, man, because when I first got on YouTube, I thought YouTube was, I didn't really give a fuck about it. I didn't care about it. I didn't care about nothing. I didn't even care about myself. I didn't care. I was like, you know what? Fuck you. Fuck myself. Fuck everybody. I don't give a fuck. You know, I put videos out. I didn't give a fuck. And then when I started live streaming, I didn't care who was in there and who was not. I didn't care who was fucking subbing and who was not. I didn't give a shit. Didn't give a fuck. And everyone that was in there, I treated them as if they were an enemy. I was like, okay, now this one's going to fuck me over one way or another. This one's going to fuck me over one way or another. I'll be nice to him, but at the same time, I'll have my pistol ready to fucking fire at him. And sure enough, that's what they came in there for. Every single fucking time, to fight, argue. Every single panel I did, that's all it was. Every single stream I did, that's all it was. Every single goddamn time. And my sister watched the whole fucking thing go down right on the sidelines until finally she said, that's it. That's it. I've had enough. I'm gonna. Oh, sorry about that. But she was like, I've had enough. I've had enough. I'm going in there. I'm gonna make myself known, and I need to pull AZ out of the shit. He's getting himself in way too deep. I've had enough of sitting there watching my brother destroy himself. Which is the same thing that we tried to do with other people, but they pissed in our fucking face. I tried to help. I tried to risk myself. I tried to do it, but they pissed in my face too much.
Same.
Finally, I said, I'm not mad. I'm not angry.
Just go away.
I'm just done. I'm just
Don't
done.
go away, mad. Just go away.
Yeah. You know, I wasn't mad. I wasn't upset. I was just done. And I just wanted to be flushed and rid of the situation completely. It wasn't anything against anybody. I'm not mad. I don't hold any hatred towards anybody. I'm just done with people like that, dude. I'm done. You know, there was a video that I downloaded and it said, look, I'm not mad. I'm not upset. I'm just fucking done. Period. I'm not going to entertain. I'm not going to waste my energy in things that don't need to be, that don't even concern me, that don't even serve me. You know, why bother wasting your energy in something that holds no value, that holds nothing to you? You know, here's what it is. When two people really despise one another and they get into an argument, and next thing you know, well, somebody wins or somebody loses. Well, technically, there is no winners or losers in an argument. Because in an argument, they're going to still not like you no matter what. Even if you walk away, whatever you want, they're still going to not like you. They're still going to argue with you the next day. So what was the point of all this when they're just going to argue with you and fight with you next day? It's best when you're done with somebody.
That's why we've learned to be careful who we let into our inner circle.
Yeah. And that's why.
And now our inner circle is very tight, very close, and
that's
we have a good thing going.
Yeah, now that's why, and this took me a while to really do this.
You know, we've got Lady, we've got Ange.
Yeah.
You know, we've got Diz, we've got Lexi. You know, we got a pretty damn good little crew going.
Yeah, but like I said, when I say I'm done with somebody, it's not because I'm upset with them. It's not because I'm angry with them. It's because I just don't want to contribute to their bullshit anymore. I don't want to be a part of it.
And can people understand that?
It's not anger. It's just done.
Hold on.
It's nothing harmful. It's just done.
Can I add something?
Go ahead.
People need to understand. This is not my channel, okay? This is my brother's channel. I have my own channel, okay? If my brother chooses to block somebody or not have them in here, whatever it may be, that is his choice, and I respect that. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna tell him unblock you, do the. If my brother has you blocked, it's for a reason, and it's not that I've blocked you or I'm mad at you or upset or anything like that. That's my brother's choice. My brother is a fucking grown ass man, and he can do what the fuck he wants with this channel.
The Squishes. She's advertising.
I'm in the chat all the time. It's the Squishes.
What's your channel name? It's right there. Just scroll a few lines up and you'll see it.
Yeah, the Squishes is me.
Yeah. No, it's your alter ego channel. Yeah, it's your alter ego. Yeah, I forgot about that one. Your COVID bubble channel. Yeah, that's what it is. You should put COVID bubble.
Oh, God.
Believe it or not, I think you sent me a video, and
I did of the guy in the boy in the bubble.
Yeah. Now this is not. It's okay, Diz. You made us laugh, bud. We love you for that. Thank you. You gave us a good laugh. It's okay, man.
Uh-oh.
We love Diz. We love him.
Yeah.
We love our Dizzy dog. Like I said, he has to give us some entertainment sometime. You know, he has to give us some laughs every now and then. Believe it or not, I probably would have said worse. What's your sign? Go away. Don't come back.
Right. Does not live here.
Yeah, it does not compute. There you go. Man, you look hot. Are you available? Nope. Not for you. Nope. No
Ask
cake for
that
you tonight.
all
Nope.
the
Nope.
time.
You could go look for some somewhere else. In fact, there's one that's available right over there, but it's not me. Oh shit, that's funny as hell. Remember that other time?
Oh,
There was one time where someone tried to hit on her, and she was like, and she said something smart, and then he was like, never mind. He turned white too when you said it.
yep.
Oh shit, that was funny as hell. Can you tell a story, or do you want me to tell it?
Go for it.
All right, she was in some kind of department store or something like that, putting on shoes or whatever. And some guy was trying to check her out, saying, "Man, you got a cute caboose and all that kind of stuff." And she reared up and she said, "You want to be the baby's daddy?"
Okay, no, let me tell it right. Okay, I was at Shoe Palace, right? And I was trying on some shoes, and because I'm a sneakerhead, and I was pregnant with my daughter at the time, and from the back you couldn't tell I was pregnant, but from the front I had a huge belly. Everybody would stop and ask me if I was pregnant with triplets with her. And so I was trying on shoes, and this guy walks by and he's like, "Damn, you got a nice ass. I'd like to tap that." And I stood up and I turned around and I said, "Okay, you want to be the baby's daddy?" And the guy turned white as a ghost. And he's like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." And just kind of like scurried away. And I was,
Yep.
what happened?
Well, it's just like with these fucking women and these fucking guys that try and hit on me a lot. God damn. They're fucking in the chat saying oil up. And then they're fucking saying, "Oh, you're cute." It's like, dude, I'm fucking married for God's sakes, and I'm ugly as shit. Are you on drugs?
I get that on TikTok all the time.
I got hit up twice, 2 or 3 times to be a sugar daddy. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Hell
Some
no.
guy was like, "I'll give you $5,000 a week to be my sugar baby.
Oh,
I'm not asking for any sexual favors. All you have to do is be loyal and give me attention." And I'm like,
fuck no. I'd rather fucking.
no.
I'm going to say it truthfully. I'd rather kiss a dead moose's butt.
All right, what's your joke, Diz? Shoot it.
Yeah, go ahead, Diz. Shoot out the joke, kiddo. Sis, I'm going to be having me some aloe vera juice.
There you go.
Just a little cupful. I think it's got pineapple in it.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
To get away from Colonel Sanders?
So they can have chicken nuggets.
That's pretty good. There's always so different. One thing I like about Diz is that if you have any questions, he'll seriously, and I'm not even kidding you with this, he will literally Google it for you and look it up. That is so fucking awesome, man. You know,
good, dude.
Hey, he does his research. You know, he'll ask Google right there. That's a rare
That's
thing.
what is my saying?
Yep.
Google is your friend.
Yep. Well, it's better than
Right there at your
people
fingertips.
saying this. Uh, I do that all the time, but I do that because I'm naturally, dumb. Sometimes I'm not dumb. I'm just a lazy thinker. I only use my brain when I have to. I'm gonna just say this bluntly. My mind is like a steel trap. Every once in a while, it shuts. And sorry about my stutter there for a minute. I get overexcited and I kind of tend to stutter sometimes.
You're good, Diz. You help a lot.
Hell yeah, Diz is a great man. He's like the brother I wish I had, dude, for real. Because
He's very trustworthy.
he's been here from the
very
beginning, and he's never
helpful.
given us an ounce of trouble, not an ounce of
Never.
problems. He's always been here, and he's been a good friend and a good member of the Griper crew. And trust me, he's been here when I was damn near crushed, dude. When you were in the hospital,
Oh yeah.
he was right there asking if I was okay and making sure that everything was good. He checked in on me every single fucking day. He was like, "You all right, bro? You okay?" Because I noticed that you haven't gone live. I'm just a little worried about you. People notice like certain patterns, and when you don't do the certain patterns, they get concerned. Even Legsy Bear, dude, was commenting, saying, "Hey, what's going on? You better not be doing nothing stupid. I'll have to come over and kick your ass." I was like, "Yeah, I know." Legsy Bear's the best. Her and Blue, man, they're great, man. I hope, I hope they. Well, obviously they're married. I hope that someday, they get together and have little blue bears running around loose. Little Legsy Bear.
I like that little blue bear. That's cute.
That'd be kind of neat, man. That'd be kind of neat. But I'm just saying bluntly though, not every every couple is meant or ready to have kids. I'm not just saying that it's some people want them, some people don't. Some people do, some people don't. I know of an elderly family that they've been married to each other for years, never had one kid, not one, because they don't need to, because they adopted all of us kids around the neighborhood as their grandkids.
Yeah.
And it was neat. One time, man, we threw a ball because she used to do some kind of sculpting, but she would use the kiln a lot. I forget what that's called, a pottery.
I like pottery. Yeah.
Yeah, but she would make she made like the most gorgeous ceramic egg. Like those real.
Oh, those are hard to make. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
She made those out of ceramic. She would literally do all the details. And one time we were playing ball, and we accidentally hit the ball up against her garage. And she came outside and she goes, "What's going on? I thought something blew up." Because she always keeps her garage closed because and she also taught art classes too, like pottery
That's
classes.
awesome. Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
I took pottery in high school.
Yeah. I would love to know how to do art like that, but that is painstaking. That takes a lot of time to really do all those sketches, all those little things. And
I think my mom still has a few pieces that I made in high school.
oh wow. like I said, to be really good at it, you have to be really, really good on your hand-eye coordination, and you have to really eyeball it.
Yeah.
When are you eating those? Oh, sis.
Yeah.
Biz is wondering, because I still have to send them to you. When we are
I looked
to try these.
Let me see if I can find those here.
I think I've got three. Yeah, I've got three of them. So I can send you a couple.
Well, let me look first and see if I can find them.
Yeah.
Because if I can find them, then I'll just buy it and we'll do it.
Okay. Yeah. If my sister can't find them, I'll send them to her as soon as I can, and then we'll get started to it. Otherwise, she could just come over and get them. Anyway, sis, guys, I got to get going because I got to shit.
Yeah, I got a couple of things I got to get done myself.
So you guys take care. Much love, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. And sorry if this has a crappy ending. So love you guys. Take care, and thank you for watching. Later, guys. Peace.